Mateo turns the kitchen tap, the way he does every single morning. Nothing comes out, not a drop. He checks the pipes under the sink. He checks the water meter outside. Everything looks completely normal. But 200 feet beneath his kitchen floor, something has been quietly breaking for years. Beneath Mateo's city lies an aquifer, a hidden underground reservoir made of ancient water trapped between layers of rock and sand. For generations, that aquifer fed every tap, every farm, every fountain across the region. Nobody thought much about it. Water was pumped out day after day, faster than rain could ever refill it. Scientists have a name for this: groundwater depletion. They had been tracking it for years, watching the water table drop a little further with every passing season. The warnings came quietly, buried in reports almost nobody read. Then, one ordinary week, the wells finally ran dry. The first hour is pure confusion. Mateo isn't the only one standing at a dry tap. Across the city, phones buzz with the exact same emergency alert. First, a boil water notice. Then, silence. Then, nothing at all. Restaurant kitchens shut their doors mid-shift. Coffee shops turned customers away. In an office tower, 40 stories tall, every toilet stops flushing at once. By the end of the first day, every shelf of bottled water in the city is empty. Not slowly emptied within hours. People fill bathtubs and buckets with whatever still trickles from the tap before it stops for good. Hospitals switch to emergency reserves, water trucked in under police escort. Firefighters start worrying, quietly, about what happens if a building catches fire and the hydrants have nothing left to give. By day 3, the mayor declares a state of emergency. Trucks roll in from neighboring towns, but those towns pull water from the exact same aquifer. There's no extra water waiting somewhere else. There's just the same shrinking supply, now split even thinner. Mateo stands in a line that wraps around 2 entire city blocks, holding empty plastic jugs, waiting for his ration. 2 gallons a day, per person. Ahead of him, an elderly woman quietly asks a National Guard soldier for a little extra, just enough for her medication. A father crouches down to explain to his daughter why there's no bath tonight, or tomorrow night either. Restaurants that once poured free water with every meal now sell it in small bottles, priced like a luxury. Outside the city, the farms that grow the food on Mateo's plate watch their irrigation lines run dry. Fields that were green 3 weeks ago are now turning brown under a cloudless sky. Here's the part almost nobody expects. This isn't just a hypothetical. Real cities have already come within days of what water engineers call day zero, the moment every tap in a city runs completely dry. It's happened in Cape Town. It's happened in Chennai. The aquifer under Mateo City is modeled on real ones, sitting beneath the American Southwest, northern India, and parts of the Middle East, where groundwater is being pumped out far faster than nature can ever refill it. Some of these aquifers took thousands of years to fill. At today's pace, experts warn many of them could run critically low within this century. 3 weeks after it all began, Mateo turns the tap again, almost out of habit. This time, water comes out. The emergency measures worked, for now. But the aquifer underneath his city is quieter than it used to be. It could take decades, maybe longer, to ever fill back up. The real question isn't whether another city runs dry, it's which one, and whether, this time, anyone listens to the warning before the taps go silent.